Just because there was a piece of cilantro in the stir-fried pork, my wife kicked me out of the house. You know my username is no cilantro, right? She flipped the dinner table, food everywhere. The wind was brutal, and I spent half the night out in the cold. My daughter opened the door and brought the dog in from the yard. Serves you right for making mom mad. You deserve to get kicked out. Uncle Wang next door would never be this careless. She left me with a cold shoulder and slammed the door right in my face. My heart sank. My daughter Linlin was just like her mom Jiangman, cold as stone, never gonna soften up for me. I took a deep breath and walked out of the home I'd lived in for 5 years. Jiangman had been killing it career-wise. The villa she bought was out in the suburbs. Cabs were hard to find. By the time I walked to the city, it was already dawn. Lucky I had my phone when she kicked me out, or I'd have been totally stranded. I was dead tired, found a cheap motel, and crashed. When I woke up, it was already dark. My throat was dry, I felt hot, definitely running a fever. I ordered meds online and threw in a phone charger too. After taking the meds, I passed out again. Woke up feeling way better, but my phone was dead. When it powered back on, Jiangman's missed calls and messages had blown up my screen, plus a few from Linlin. A second later, Jiangman called again. Joe Kang, I've had enough. Where the hell have you been? Can't find you anywhere. Me and Linlin have been living off takeout for 2 days straight. The kitchen smells and you're nowhere. Get back here now. You knew I gave the housekeeper time off for New Year's and you just vanish. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Fine. Let's break up. Honestly, laughable. 5 years together, a whole kid, and Jiangman still wouldn't marry me. I gave you a child. What more do you want? Don't push it. I knew that bowl wasn't just about the cilantro. It was a warning shot. 3 days ago, I'd seen Jiangman having dinner with her childhood sweetheart Wang Ping. That night I came home and brought up getting married. She still said no. We got into it, and the Cold War dragged on for days. That evening was supposed to be us making up. I wanted to apologize. But she wasn't having any of it. She went off on me over a piece of cilantro, basically just putting me in my place. Fine, message received. I'm done throwing myself at someone who doesn't want me. Jiangman didn't even flinch. She's already 5 years old and you're talking about breaking up? She won't have a complete family, and if she ends up with issues, you're the one who's gonna feel it. I won't. She'll be fine. Just giving you a heads up and we're done. Linlin stays with you. I hung up and let out a long breath. The second I said it, I felt this huge weight lift off me. No more running around after them. No more walking on eggshells. The second I hung up on Jiangman, Linlin was already calling. Are you really gonna leave, Mom? Yeah, I won't bother you guys anymore. Yay, Mom, now that Dad's leaving, will Uncle Wang come be my new dad? When's he coming? Hearing my own daughter say that, it hurt. I laughed it off and hung up. My funds were running low. I needed a job fast. I hit up some old friends. Li Feng showed up and downed a whole glass of water before saying a word. Why not try being a male nanny? You've got 5 years of experience, raised your daughter well too. Kids are hard to manage these days. Finding someone you can actually trust? Not easy. That could work, but where do I even find that kind of gig? I actually know a single mom right now. Kid's 5. Wanna give it a shot? I followed Li Feng to the client's place, a nice upscale complex. She knocked and a little girl opened the door looking totally annoyed the second she saw us. You again? You come here every single day and aren't you tired of this? Jia I've told you. Be polite when you talk to Uncle Li. This is someone applying to be your live-in nanny. He's got 5 years of experience with kids, super patient. He'll take great care of Jia Hui. Come on in, let me fill you in on Jia Hui's situation. The big thing is getting her to eat. She's a really picky eater. If you think you can handle it, you can start right now. Yuli looked at me with hopeful eyes. I was definitely down for it. She mentioned wanting me to live in. I hesitated at first, but she said she was rarely home and was always dragging Jia Hui to the office. She'd been through several nannies already, but Jia Hui had driven every single one of them away. If I lived in, it'd make life a lot easier. I wasn't totally sure. Yuli smiled and said, You're Li Feng's friend. I trust you. And you can trust me too. I always pay on time. I finally said yes. Jia Hui was a total handful. Endless energy every single day. Completely different from Linlin, who was quiet and mature for her age, always had her nose in a book. There was a point where I seriously wondered if Linlin was on the spectrum. Hey, I want cat-shaped cookies. Make them for me. Anything else? This is for you. Thanks for making me yummy food. She stuffed it in my arms and bolted. I couldn't help but smile, then felt a little sad. I spent every day with Linlin and never got a small gift, a kind word, or even a decent look. Whatever, not worth thinking about. I'm not going back. When I brought out the cat-shaped cookies, Jia Hui was already at the table with clean hands. She grabbed one and was about to shove it straight in her mouth. I stopped her just in time. Hold on, let it cool first, you'll burn your mouth. Jia Hui pouted. Then why didn't you just let them cool down before bringing them out? Now I have to sit here and stare. Blow on it first, but only have a little. Save room for dinner. I made something new today. At that, Jia Hui scarfed down a cookie, then looked up at me with her eyes sparkling, basically silently demanding I get dinner on the table right now. Yuli got home unusually early today. It smells amazing in here. Did Jia Hui eat well today? Jia Hui was already at the table, fully locked in on her food. Is dinner ready yet? A loud stomach growl answered for her. Yuli shot me an embarrassed smile. Jia Hui had rice all over her face, grinning ear to ear. Mom, come eat. Uncle Joe's cooking is so good. I'd asked about her dietary restrictions first, then made 2 dishes. 1 meat, 1 veggie. The two of them ate together, laughing and chatting the whole time. Even got into a little tug of war over a piece of bread. Mom, that's mine. Uncle Joe made that for me. Those 2 are yours, stop stealing mine. Well, you ate mine first. I don't care, this one is mine. I was cleaning up in the kitchen and couldn't help but laugh. This kind of scene never once happened with Jiangman and Linlin. Those 2 always just did their own thing.